Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hanksters, Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. Where we own all of our vehicles, we are not a consignment dealership. During the next 7 to 8 minutes of this video presentation, we are going to go over our buying process. So if you're already familiar with our process or you've watched our videos in the past, please feel free to fast forward to today's vehicle presentation. In Daytona Beach, we have a 25,000 square foot facility where we house 60 to 70 collector cars, all of which we own. Hanksters.com. We are an internet-based business. We have 80 to 100 photographs on our website of each vehicle, along with a 20 to 25 minute video presentation. The reason we have this content on our website is because the majority of the transactions we conduct month after month and year after year are done sight unseen. Yes, people wire us money for $30,000, $50,000, $70,000 cars without ever coming to look at them. However, I do not encourage that you do this. Classic cars, they're awesome, nostalgic, have great looks, get a lot of compliments, a lot of eyeball, a lot of appeal. But they're 30, 40, 50-year-old cars. They are not that brand new car that you're going to go get from your Ford or Dodge dealer or Chevrolet dealership. They all have flaws, deficiencies, weaknesses, tendencies, some of which we try to disclose in our video presentation and in our photos on our website. I encourage you to come in person to check out the car for yourself. We would gladly pull the car outside for you. You can check out the paint condition, interior condition, real good out in the natural light. You can pop the hood, you can pop the trunk, look the car over real good with your own eyes. We have 2 twin post lifts here in our Daytona showroom. We'd be more than happy to put the car in air for you if you'd like us to. You can check out the undercarriage, the suspension components, the bottom of the motor, the bottom of the transmission, the floor pan condition, the tire condition. We'll let you drive the car. You can see how the car stops, starts, steers, accelerates, how the transmission shifts, how the ride feels, if there's any noises you don't like, if there's any kind of vibrations or anything like that you do not like. This way, when the vehicle shows up to you wherever you're at in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over the car for yourself in its entirety. In our photo shoots and in our video presentations, we try to represent each vehicle as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can and offer full transparency. However, we can only cover so much content in a 20-minute video presentation, and this is why we encourage you guys to come in person and check the car out for yourself. What happens next? Once you decide on your classic ride, where do we go from here? If you're a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank and bank wire transfer. And if you're coming to visit us in person, you want to bring us cash, we'll take that too. That does still spend today, believe it or not. Maybe you don't have the cash to buy one of these cars. What are my financing options? We work with a few different collector car lenders that offer terms on these vehicles. The terms start at 5 years and they go up to 15 years. Approval is going to be based on your credit bureau, debt to income ratio, time on the job, time at your residence, price of the car, things like that. I discussed 15-year term. They aren't going to do 15 years on a $25,000 car. There is price cutoffs for that 15-year approval, and obviously you have to qualify on the credit end. The loans from the lenders are simple interest loans, which means if your payment's $500 a month and you pay $800 a month, the extra $300 goes towards principal. Also, no prepayment penalty. So if you get approved for an 8-year term, which is about the average approval term, and you pay it off in 12 months, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so. So that makes it nice to own one of these classics also. Short-term money loans, you can do that. And then you can pull money out of your home equity line or your 401k or pull cash out of the bank, whatever the circumstances that you have are. Once the vehicle is paid for, what happens? The car goes through a pre-delivery inspection process. We sell old cars. Anything can stop working, anything can start leaking at any given moment. Therefore, we put the vehicle through one last shakedown prior to it leaving our facility and heading your direction. We torque the lug nuts, we check the tire pressure, we check the fluid levels, make sure the AC is blowing cold if it's equipped, make sure your brake lights work, your horn works, your wipers work, all of that stuff. Once it's green lighted and the guys say it's good to go, then we detail it. After it goes through detail, a carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. We can typically have a truck here within 48 hours. However, If you're in a more rural or remote destination, or a holiday falls in there, or maybe you're on the West Coast where they do fewer runs because of obviously the travel distance, it may take 3, 4, 5 business days to get a truck here, but I promise you, we know you're excited to get your ride. We are excited we earned your business as a customer. We will get you your vehicle as quickly and as safely as we possibly can. If you're the one handling the shipping, let's say you're sending your own carrier, or you're coming with your own enclosed or open transport, or you're driving the car home because you're close enough, we'll let you know when the vehicle is ready and you can come pick the vehicle up. That about covers our purchasing process here at Hankster's Hot Rods of Daytona. So let's get started with today's vehicle presentation. In this business, I have the luxury of getting to buy a lot, sell a lot, and drive a lot of classic cars, collector cars, custom built cars, new cars. And every now and then you get to drive one, buy one, sell one that is on the upper echelon of quality. Here at Hankster's Hot Rods Daytona Beach, we pride ourselves in selling driver quality vehicles, meaning they're meant to be purchased, driven, enjoyed, tinkered with. Take them to shows, take them to the restaurant, ice cream, on a weekend cruise, whatever the case may be, whatever your circumstances are. So we don't really get into concourse quality cars, the correct alternator, the correct starter, the correct motor, the correct this, the correct that. It becomes quite complicated when you get into selling those higher end cars. But the car we're about to present to you today is a very high end vehicle. It is of the upper echelon of quality of the units that we have here in our Daytona showroom. And what I'm referring to is a 1966 Chevelle. Big block car, true 138 code car, heavily optioned, heavily equipped car. So let's check it out. Let's start with the sticker on the air cleaner, 396. It is a 396 motor in the car. Chrome Chevrolet valve covers. Cowl tag. Cowl tag's present, it's up there. We will have a photo of that on our website if you choose to break that down. Check out that shiny silver contraption mounted to the driver's side firewall. That is not only your power brake booster, but also your master cylinder. The car is equipped with power brakes. Over here in the corner of the driver's side front fender is your power steering reservoir, so the car does have power steering. And what's this contraption? That is your AC compressor along with your AC lines, because the car does have vintage air. Power steering, power brakes, vintage air, 396. Red. And this paint, I'm even scared to touch the hood. I would say 9 out of 10. It doesn't get much better than this. You can tell that there are many coats of color, many coats of clear on this particular car. The paint on the top of the fenders, top of the hood, nearly flawless. I'm not going to say anything's perfect because you guys will come here and you'll find something that I missed. So, but all kidding aside, it's about as good as it gets. 396 badge in the front grille. You get a chrome Chevrolet bow tie front license plate. Chrome on the front bumper. Exceptional. Let's take a step around to the driver's side of the car. The body lines on this car, awesome. That's the best way to describe it. 396 badge there on the driver's side front fender. Wheel opening moldings on the car. Again, awesome. The whole car is just awesome. Raised white letter Cobra tires. Those are brand new. Rally wheels, center caps, brand new. Paint imperfections on the driver's side front fender, there are none. It's about as good as it gets. Top portion of the fender here, paint's real nice, center section real nice, down low real nice. How about that glass clarity on the front windshield? Fantastic. Look at the dash pad, how nice that is through the front windshield. The front windshield itself, no cracks, no chips. Bow tie mirrors, chrome, driver's side and passenger side. Look at those door gaps. From the top of the fender to the rocker. Look at the door at the rear quarter. from the rocker up to the rear quarter. There's no paint imperfections in the driver door. It's fantastic. The rocker molding down low is in real nice condition. The windows are tastefully done. They have a slight tint to them. The vent window, the door glass on the driver door, the rear quarter window. Really nice glass quality and clarity on the entire car. Drip rail moldings, they're brand new. The paint on the roof, it really leaves me speechless. It's just such a nice paint job on the car. I don't know what this paint job cost, but I guarantee you it was pricey. Chrome on the door handles appear to be brand new. Let's look at the interior. Door panel, good to go. Armrest, no warping of the door panel, no discoloration, no tears in the armrest. Let's check out the back seat. Vinyl in the back seat, exceptional. Cushion in the back seat, looks like it's newer. I mean, you can tell that there's no give to that seat at all. It's nice and firm. SS 396 floor mats in the car that match the car. This is a car, usually we put floor mats in the friggin' car. This car came with these floor mats, so, and they're not cheap floor mats. Carpeting underneath the floor mat in real nice shape. Seat backs, real nice, not scratched up, not falling off the back of the seat. Chrome, real nice on the seat backs. LED illuminating light there in the headliner. Hopefully you can see the headliner in the video here. It's exceptional. Real nice condition. Center console, automatic car. You might not be able to see it, but I can see it. That clock is actually ticking. You know it's a good car when the clock's ticking, right? SS 396 floor mats up front. Underneath, carpeting's in real nice condition. Aftermarket wheel. Dash painted red, in nice shape. Dash pads in great condition. Look at that driver's seat. Unfortunately, I don't have any restoration history on this car. I wish I did. I don't. If we did, I'd share it with you. But the paint, the interior, the motor, everything looks to be fresh. Wait till we do the undercarriage presentation. The undercarriage of this car is just as nice as the top. Don't hesitate pulling the trigger on this one if you're in the market for a 66 Chevelle, because if this thing's on our website for more than 48 hours, I'll be shocked. Body panels. Rear quarter. This car is friggin' laser straight down the side. And I don't say that, for those of you that watch our video presentations, how many times, I tell you cars are straight, I tell you cars are nice, you know, have nice body lines, nice body panels, so on and so forth. But when have you ever heard me say the car's laser straight down the side? This one is. It's just that nice. Rear window. Look at the quality and the clarity. Tinted nicely, properly. Tints cut good. You know, you don't see any edges of the tint. Chrome around the rear windshield, or rear window glass, rather. Real nice. Does have some Pioneer 6x9s through the window there. We'll find out on a test drive if those work. Deck lid. The paint on this car is really breathtaking. If you take this car to a show, you should win every friggin' award that there is, because it's fantastic. Red, black gut, big block car, AC car, steering car, brake car, chrome quality, window quality, glass quality. I can't stress to enough. If you can't tell, I'm in love with this car. The rear bumper chrome, just as nice as the front. No pitting. No flaking, no rust bubbles, nothing. Brake lights look good, tail lights, reverse lights, all that stuff, all that looks good. Chevrolet Chevelle badging there in the center of the rear valance, SS 396 badge. We even have for you, there's no jack and no spare in this car, this trunk mat. is about, I don't know, it's a real high quality mat. It's no regular mat, but there is a car cover in here too, a custom car cover. That comes with the car. It'll be in the trunk when it shows up. I need another car cover laying around here like I need, I don't know, but I got enough car covers, let's just put it that way. Trunk pan in fantastic condition. And like I said, this is a real nice quality piece of carpet here. There is the mount here, you know, mount area here for the jack and the spare. If you would like to, you know, do that, you can yourself. There is no jack and no spare in this particular car. Like I said, we'll leave the car cover in there. It is for this vehicle, so, you know, I don't need it. You may, however. Super Sport badge on the rear quarter of the car. Again, hopefully the camera angle that you're getting right now shows you how nice this car is down the side. These body lines, how the door lines up with the fender. There's no waves in the rear quarter. There's no waves in the door. There's no waves in the fender. There are no paint issues down on that lower quarter whatsoever. There's about 62, maybe 63 cars sitting on our showroom right now, and this is probably the nicest paint job in the building. I haven't seen any flaws yet. Like I said, you guys want to come here and find something, be my guest, but I deal in a lot of cars, and this is about as nice as it gets from a paint standpoint. Rally wheels, tires, like I said earlier in the presentation, those are brand new. Let's check out the passenger side of the car. Once again, door panel on the passenger side door, just as nice as the driver. No discoloration, no tears, no warping. SS396 floor mats. The interior lights have been upgraded to LED, so those do illuminate when you open up the driver door, passenger door. Center console's fantastic. Nice Chevrolet emblem seat belts there that are clipped to the center console. The vinyl in the car is exceptional. Drip rail moldings, look at how nice that chrome is on the drip rail molding. Look at this. Look how cool this is. Somebody even put little bow tie door pulls. Pretty neat. I just noticed that. Impromptu. This is live television. I don't know how many more times you guys want me to say the paint's nice on this car, so I'm just going to let you kind of just look at the front fender and notice that there's no issues. I mean, right there, you know, that's where your problematic areas usually start on your classic cars. Bottoms of the doors, fenders, quarters. No issues with this car, high or low. This is 10 times nicer than it ever was when it left the showroom in 1966. You couldn't even have had a paint job half this nice. The technology wasn't there. This is an exceptional car. 1966 Chevrolet Chevelle, big block 396, 138, steering, brakes, and air. We're going to put it up in the air. I told you the undercarriage of this vehicle is immaculate. It's exceptional, really high quality build. You can't build this car. This car would be $35,000 to $40,000 more to build than we are asking for it, and that's no lie. We're going to do an undercarriage presentation for y'all, and then we're going to take it out on a drive and show you how the vehicle runs out. Underneath our beautiful 1966 Chevrolet Chevelle, let's check it out. Disc brakes up front. Let's get a look at this front seal up here. While we're there, we can check out the front of the pan gasket. Looks good. Front seal looks good. Oil pan gasket looks good. Cross member looks good. Control arms, front springs, everything looks fantastic on this car. Headers, driver and passenger side, oil pan, tranny pan gasket, nice and tight, no leaks. You see, look at the gasket. See how it's brand new? The flywheel is covered with a very nice chrome flywheel cover. The exhaust system looks to be brand new all the way back. Look at the gaskets on the header gaskets here. Look, brand new. And we didn't put those on there. We didn't do the header gaskets. We didn't do the tranny pan gasket, so we bought it this way. How about the floor pans? Do they get much better looking than that? They look new. They're solid. There's no sections. There's no tiger hair. There's no silicone. There's no, I mean, it's fantastic. Your cross member supporting your tranny up in nice shape. Real nice drive shaft on the car. Your exhaust system, like I said, is brand new. Flowmaster mufflers. Look at that. You can tell they're brand new. Great car on top and underneath. What do we have in the rear? Are those disc brakes in the rear? They are. 4-wheel disc brakes on our 66 Chevelle. 12-bolt rear. A nice chrome 12-bolt rear. Gas tank looks to be new. We didn't paint this. This is a brand new gas tank. I can tell you we did put brand new tires on the car. It's not because the tires, there were anything wrong with it. It's just these tires look better on the car than the tires that were on there. The exhaust system, once again, turn downs here underneath the drop downs on the rear quarters. The rear suspension, look at all that. Look at all those upgrades. Frame rails. Look at how nice the frame rail is here on the passenger side that runs from the up over the rear end to the rear bumper support. Driver's side, look at that. This is a quality car. I'm not sure you guys can really see up into there, but look, see the hole in the quarter here where I'm sticking my finger in? So right now I'm touching the outer portion of the quarter panel. This inner structure is the inner quarter panel. So my finger going in and out there tapping on metal tells you that that rear quarter is not full of mud. What a excellent representation of a big block 138 1966 Chevrolet Chevelle. Let's set this car down on the ground, take it out for a test drive and show you how it runs out. Okay, inside our beautiful 66 Chevelle. Doesn't get much better than this. Horn. Tilt. Wipers. Driver's side turn. Passenger side turn. 23,525. That is the actual miles on the body of this car. It is an actual miles car. Now, keep in mind, it's not the numbers matching motor for the car, okay? So, but it's the actual miles on the body of the vehicle. We have the windows up. Air is on. Let me see if I can figure out which one of these sliders here. It's blowing ice cold. It's brand new. Radio works. Metallica. Showed you tilt, showed you horn, showed you turn signals, told you about the miles, told you that clock is ticking. Fuel gauge works, battery works, oil works. We'll check temp on our test drive here. Car's idling fantastic. Headliner in the car, like I said in the showroom, it's in fantastic condition. Look at even the friggin' chrome on the rear view mirror. Brand new rear view mirror. Glass clarity exceptional. Someone put a lot of time and money into this car. And you don't have to do it. You can buy it turnkey. When it shows up, it's ready to go with ice cold air and everything working. Even the clock ticking if you don't know what time it is. Alright, let's drive it. Car's fantastic. Speedo's working. Look at needles holding steady. Zero vibrations whatsoever in this car. Look at that. No shaking in the steering wheel, no shaking in the front end. Steering in the car is nice and tight. Nice smooth ride. No engine vibration, no tranny vibration, no tire vibration, no front end alignment issues. This car's wonderful. Let's see how these four-wheel disc brakes stop. I'm telling you, this car's put together right. Passenger side turn. Temps coming up. We're cooling properly, if you guys can see that past the key tag. Transmission shifts fantastic. We'll go around the FedEx truck here. About 70, 65, somewhere like that. Look at 65 miles an hour. Checking my rear view here, make sure I don't pull into anybody. In case you haven't gathered it through the video, this car is amazing. It's a really, really nice representation of what a classic car restoration should be. From the paint, to the interior, to the tires, to the wheels, to the tilt, to the air, to the... everything's done correctly on this car. It's really done on the higher end of things. Since the classic car business, industry, hobby is so strong right now, you got a lot of people just throwing stuff together. This car is not thrown together. It's nice. Again, look at your temp. Not even halfway up. That tells you the car is cooling properly, even though the air is running. We're idling nicely, not stalling out, not popping through the exhaust. That brand new Flowmaster exhaust, by the way. Exceptional car. All jokes aside, somebody's going to get themselves a high-end piece with this 66 Chevelle. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you see all the photos of the 66 Chevelle today, along with this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. At full retail price, our Chevelle includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty covers internal components of the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. Brakes. It does not cover brakes, batteries, starters, alternators, oil pan gasket leaks, tranny pan gasket leaks, if your vintage air stops blowing cold. It's only going to cover major mechanical breakdowns of your drivetrain. It's good at any ASE certified facility in the United States, which is most franchised and independent facilities. Is the price of the 66 Chevelle negotiable? Very slightly on this car. You just can't buy them this nice. Believe me, I try every day. It is negotiable. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. And the shipping comes off as well. Time is money, and shipping. You have to look into the carrier. Make sure they got the proper credentials in terms of licensing, bonding, insurance to carry this spectacular 66 Chevelle. You have to arrange the pickup of the car. You have to arrange the delivery of the car. You have to pay the driver on delivery. You have to track the progress of the shipment. At a negotiated cost, you'll do all that legwork on your own. Maybe you have your own trailer. You want to come trailer this fine automobile home. You can certainly do that. That's no issue. And of course, if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, you won't have an issue driving this thing home. You're cooling properly. You're cool in the interior. You got some tunes to listen to. So driving it won't be an issue. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, Daytona Beach. And once again, our website's hanksters.com. check us out.